Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here, bringing you my first impression video of a fragrance I received from a good friend of mine. Uh, I can't remember whether it was, I think it was for my birthday, to be honest. I wasn't sure whether it was Christmas or my birthday, but I think it was my birthday. My birthday was on December, um, and actually, I think this was probably the only gift I received for my birthday. Um, I appreciate it greatly, even though it is something that I may not have chose for myself as a purchase. Um, anything is better than nothing. So I appreciate it greatly. Um, and actually, I didn't I had my suspicions as to what this was supposed to be, or a clone that it was supposed to be of. Um, and then I got to thinking, CEO boss, Hugo Boss. I figured it out. Um, Usually, when you buy a clone from like City Trends or something like that, then it usually says their impression of, or something like that, or inspired by. And this one is no exception. A clone of a Hugo Boss scent. And I'm not big on Hugo Boss. I do have Hugo Boss bottled, which is a great scent. And I wouldn't have known anything really about that fragrance unless I watched the videos that I've watched in the past. So great scent. I've never been into Hugo Boss like that. But I actually sprayed it the day she gave it to me, my friend, for my birthday. And at first, I didn't like it, but I didn't want to hurt her feelings. So I didn't tell her what I actually thought. But I sprayed it on today. I said, well, I'm going to work. I work at a paper mill, which that's where I'm at now. And I'm supposed to be off today, but I came in for a few hours anyway. So you really, if you've ever been around or at a paper mill, there are a lot of smells around here, and things don't smell really that good. It's pretty bad smells, different chemicals and all kinds of stuff. How they make paper, and sometimes in some buildings or outside, you can't smell what you have on anyway. But I decided to test it just to see how it was going to hold up, and so far, it's holding up pretty decent. I've had this on since about 9 something, and it should be what, almost 12. So that's not bad. It is a skin scent at this point. It's pretty much been a skin scent for about 2 hours now. So I think I've gotten about maybe a good hour, hour and a half, almost 2 hours of projection. Longevity, I can still smell it, but it's like a faint skin scent now. Um, Even on my shirt, it's not that noticeable. So you probably gonna get about 4 hours, maybe 3 hours, something like that, of longevity out of this. So me personally, you really probably would only use this as like a dumb reach scent, like if you're going to, pay bills or go to the gym, or something like that. This is not a date scent. You can wear this to work. It's not really offensive. The first hour, hour and a half, you're gonna project pretty decent. People are gonna smell you. They may not know what this is or what it's supposed to be a clone of, if any, if at all, unless you tell them. But um, this is the box. CEO Pour Homme. This is the 100 ml bottle, 3.4 ounce. And this one is from a house called Mirage Brands. And I tried to look this up on Fragrance X and nothing. Nothing on Fragrance Net, Fragrantica, nothing like that. I Googled this and it popped up. And they have a website and they have so many different clones of famous fragrances or popular fragrances. One they have that I'm interested in because I've smelled this past week Fahrenheit for the first time. And I've heard things about Fahrenheit that it has a strong petrol type vibe. And if you don't know what that is, this gasoline smell. I like the scent. My friend that I was with, she didn't like it. I like Fahrenheit, but the price tag on Fahrenheit at Ulta was ridiculous. So I'm actually interested to try their version of Fahrenheit to see what it smells like. Um, and it's really inexpensive. These run you about 5, 6, up to $10, which is not bad. Um, Now I wouldn't purchase a whole boatload of these, you know, just to be throwing away money. But I will strategically pick out one or two, maybe three, and see what they smell like. They have one that kind of looks like Halloween Man Shot or Halloween Man. One, like I said, that looks like Fahrenheit, obviously, the Hugo Boss one. And they have some other ones. Um, but this one, box presentation, just, pretty basic. Nothing on the sides. They have their logo on the top and some little sticker here with also their logo on it. The back has basic information like ingredients and stuff like that on the back. The bottom, batch code, UPC, and then the bottle. I guess it kind of reminds you of a Hugo Boss bottle. Pretty cheesy, but it is what it is. This is not a snap-on. This is a twist-off. So you twist it off. Pretty cheap plastic. Smells really great. The atomizer on this thing is the one thing I do like about this. Besides the opening scent, when you first spray this on, it's spicy. Kind of puts you in the mind frame of the spice that's in Perry Ellis 360 Red a little. But the bad part is this does not last long at all. So that's the downfall. But the atomizer sprays better than most of the designer good name brand fragrances I have. And check this out. That's a pretty decent sprayer, man. The scent is real nice. I like it. It smells real good. It's a little spicy. Has some sweetness to it. You will be noticed, like I said, if you spray this on and you're around someone, they will pick up on it. But after it dies down to that skin scent, I'm not so sure. I think she purchased this one from City Trends, in which it probably ran her maybe about $4, $5, or $6. City Trends fragrances are all pretty cheap. They also have designer fragrances. I've bought. I did a video last night on Ed Hardy Villain, which was about $6 or $7. They have what is it? Nautica Voyage, which is a great scent, an aquatic. I think I paid like $6 or $7 for that. They have Nautica. They have some other name brand fragrances also now. So don't sleep on City Trends if you're looking for a pretty decent aquatic. Nautica Voyage is a great one. And you can get it for the low. Or you can just go ahead and get it from a discount store like TJ Maxx, Ross, Bells, Marshalls, and spend about $15 or $20 for it. Either way, you're not losing out. I know how some people are about shopping at some of those discount stores. They don't like buying cheap stuff, but it doesn't bother me at all. I don't own a whole lot of cheapies like this. This actually cheapy clones. Um, I have a few, but not many. Me personally, I look for the cheapies, but when I say cheapy, most of the time it's just buying a designer fragrance at a discount price. That's pretty much what I mean. Like if I can find a fragrance for between 10 and maybe $30 at the max, 50 or 60 depending on what it is. But cheapies anywhere from $10 to $25 is my cheapie range. Um, anyway, I don't have a note breakdown on this because I tried to find a note breakdown and they didn't have it. They just showed the pictures of the different colognes that they have, and that's all they have. So if you want to know what's in it, you can do a little homework, see if you can find it. If not, unlike me, I'm not interested really in what's in this. I know it smells decent, not something I'm gonna wear a lot of, but it is what it is. So whoever that one viewer was that I had, I thank you for tuning in. Um, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so and ring the bell for notifications. I'm finna get out of here, guys. I gotta go pull this trash so I can get the hell up